Hey Seeker, welcome back to the existential shift. It's so quiet in here. So, yesterday I basically got a divorce from God. Yeah. Imagine us humans making an experiment and taking like a real big group of 3-year-olds and placing them in a community, in an area of some sort, and giving them free will. Free roaming. Just roam, do whatever you want. You're free, 3-year-old. Obviously, they'll fuck it up. They'll hurt themselves. They'll hurt each other. It will be a shit show because 3-year-olds shouldn't be left to their own device. They should be cared for and guided and told what to do until they're 18. That's pretty much what I believe God did with us humans. I think us as a collective, compared to this infinite divinity, we're like 3-year-olds. We don't really get it. Not yet anyway. We're trying. We have good intentions. One day we'll get it. Yeah, but right now, and don't get me wrong, I'm included in this. I don't see myself higher or mightier than my fellow 3-year-olds, 2-year-olds, infants. I mean, it doesn't matter how smart we are and how well we try. It's dangerous to leave us to our own device. Look at what we're doing. So, the way I feel about God, divinity, don't get me wrong, I know it exists in one way, shape, or form. I can't fathom exactly how. Well, because I'm like a 3-year-old. I'm trying. But I'm pretty upset with our divine guides, gods, angels, whatnots, giving us free choice and free will. I think inevitably we're fucking it up. I think it's like an abusive, negligent parent or an abusive partner. It shouldn't be like that. So yesterday I reached a point where I was like, you know what? I don't trust you. I know you're out there somehow, in here somehow, but I feel like pretty much you're making an experiment with us here on Earth. The human species is just... And it applies to myself and us, not just as a collective and like humanity on Earth, that too, but like on a personal level. I mean, think about yourself. I'm sure you're amazing. And you've been trying so hard, or letting go, or trying, or letting go, or fighting, or surrendering, learning, improving. And many of us feel like it doesn't matter what we do or don't do. It's just... maybe it's because we're not really meant at this point to figure it out and do it for ourselves. Maybe we're not evolved enough. Maybe it's not necessarily just an analogy of a 3-year-old. Maybe we were stripped off our wings and now we're expected to fly. And you know what? All we do is crash. We fly and then we crash. I don't know, it's like... Don't get me wrong, obviously I'm not done with life. I love life and I'm gonna do the best as I can as a 3-year-old. Shut up! I came here for some quiet, and you know what? It's so quiet. But there has to be a truck somewhere honking. If that's you, God, trying to be like, no, don't do that. Well, I already did. I got a divorce. Signed the paper. You and I are done, mate. We're done. I'm not your experiment anymore. I'm not your Sevilla slash, you know, what's the word? Shut up! I'm literally saying shut up to God as if they are the one honking. I'm not your catalyst anymore. You can't use me to put people on their track at my expense. I'm not a freaking bridge to step on from one point to the other. I'm not here to teach and inspire and empower just to be stripped and dismissed and belittled. I'm not clay. You can't just use me like a puppet. You gave me free will, remember? Well, this is my free will. It's not real free will if all you do is use me as an experiment or as a stepping stone or as a bridge for other people, whatevers, to get where they need to get to. I'm not a feminine character in a script written by a man. Meant to just, I don't know, help his character to get to where he needs to get to. No. I have where I want to get to. And so do you. It's okay. You can believe and grasp the notion of God and godliness. And be spiritual. And not be married to God or a messenger to God, or you can be a messenger, you can help people, you can be spiritual, but you can have it your own way because you were given the free Roman. And if it comes with pain and misery, let it come with joy and freedom. Honestly, enough. Enough is enough. We're like puppets. I was placed on this earth to help and guide people. Yeah, cool, great, awesome. Rock on. But not like a stumbling 3-year-old that keeps falling flat on his face or on her face. No. Who said that we need to align with the spiritual system, with the divine system? Who said that this divine system is proper? If we are made in their shadow of God, goddess, gods, whatever, and we're so flawed, then they're flawed too. If we need to progress and grow and expand, then they need to progress and grow and expand. And you know, sometimes you need someone to leave you in order to understand that you fucked it up. Well, you fucked it up. You put humans on this earth, wobbly idiots. I'm included. I'm a wobbly idiot. Don't get me wrong. No shade. Placing myself in this. But we're wobbly, idiotic, really little souls that having a very hard time figuring it out. On the path to trying to figure it out, we're messing the planet. We're messing ourselves. Great social experiment. Great lab. I feel like a rat in a lab, in a maze. Let's see how they'll do. Give me some more tools, will ya? No, it's not enough. I'm very smart. I am. I'm very smart. I'm very skilled. I'm very capable. I'm very kind. I'm very, very, very many, many things. And yet, and so are you. I'm sure so are you. And yet, don't we fuck it up? Or get fucked up? Or find ourselves in situations that fuck us over? Huh? the best tools that were given to us, potentially as humans, are not enough. I'm not happy in this agreement. So, if you're already placing me here on Earth, I'm going to have some fun as a moronic infant. And I'm not going to even try to prove myself to you because you're not around properly to prove yourself to me for me to prove myself to you. You want me to prove myself to you? Gods, goddesses, whatnot? Prove yourself to me. Make this shit show a little easier. No, not a little easier, much easier. Like much easier. You start. I've been proving myself to you for my entire life. I've been trying. Been reading the books, been practicing the crafts, been thinking the thinkings, feeling the feels. See, they're joining me. All the duckies. There's an agreement. They are my witnesses. The duckies are my witnesses for this divorce. Think about all the known prophets. Think about Jesus. Think about Moses. Many others. They were the most evolved 3-year-olds, right? And what happens to them? They got pissed on. Look what happened to Jesus. Look what happened to Moses. I'm sure you can bring up other prophets. I'm not very familiar with Muhammad, but I'm sure in one way or another, God has fucked it up with him too. I don't pretend to know all of them and all their stories, but I bet they all have one thing in common. They gave their best and got pissed all over on. What is this? Who lets a 3-year-old walk around in the mall like that? Of course they'll trip and break shit. No, they don't learn like that. You don't do that to an infant, no. You walk them by the hand and tell them, now you take a right, now you take a left, now you sit, now you move, now you eat. That's what you do. God. I'm upset, as you can probably tell. I'm upset. You gave me free will and free roaming. Well, I'm using it to doubt you. And I'm talking to you, my seekers, now, not to convince you in anything or tell you need to feel like I feel. It's just, if you're feeling frustrated and you're like, you know what, fuck this shit, it's okay. It's okay to break up with God. It's okay to get a divorce. It's okay. It doesn't make you a bad person. It makes them not really cool. They fucked it up with you. And just like we're told to have self-worth and value ourselves and put people in their place when they don't, you know, respect our worth. Okay. All right. This 3-year-old just became a 4-year-old. You want me to have self-worth? Well, same goes to you, Mr., Mrs., they, whatever. Same goes to you. You treat me like shit. I'm breaking up with you. Not interested. Not interested. What? What's gonna happen? What? I'm gonna stumble and fall? Something bad will happen? I'll fail at something? Newsflash, it's already happening. Life. See? So many birds are flying in this direction right now. Okay. Okay, they took a turn. They're not an omen to divinity. They're an omen to themselves. They have free will. They're quacking for themselves. I don't know where to look. I'm sorry, I'm on my phone. This is me looking at you. Hey. This is me looking at the screen. Okay, guys, that was it. 3-year-olds divorcing God. I love you. Thank you for tuning in.